Simple Technology works with a number of federal agencies, helping them in the process of migrating legacy applications to the commercial cloud. This particular project was to take an application that was mainframe based, that had green screen uglies, as we like to call it, for data entry and interface. And the goal was to actually come off of that mainframe, for which this government customer was paying a ton of money in order to maintain and keep. The other challenge that they had is that the code base was 40 years old.
One of the key elements of the project was the ability for jHipster to allow us to quickly accelerate our development of the application, meaning that we didn't have to spend 3, 4, 5 months working on boilerplate code, and we could immediately begin discussions with the business and other parties to talk about the application itself and focus on the most important aspects of that, which are the business logic and the data.
In this case, we had a before jHipster and we had an after jHipster baseline to kind of do a comparison. And it was night and day difference. We were plodding along before we actually came across jHipster and started to integrate it into the project. Once we kind of came up to speed and understood how to use the tool, the velocity and the speed with which we were actually pumping out code, I would say doubled easily in terms of the velocity, but then the quality as well. I think that's where it really differentiated from what we had been doing prior to leveraging jHipster. The Ippon team was indispensable in terms of helping us to learn the tool, integrate the tool, and really get the maximum utility out of the tool. The community of support for jHipster is significant, is very robust. Lots of documentation, lots of support out there, but by us really trying to drive to results on a very challenging problem, having Ippon working shoulder to shoulder, integrated into the team, it brought down a lot of risk and it led to the acceleration of this effort overall. It was a tremendous asset to what we ultimately accomplished.